You can also use discussions to set up your own podcasting station, essentially, by allowing students to silo all their sound into a particular place. It gives them the opportunity to have students listen to their recordings, have students comment on their recordings, to critique those positively, and allow students to iterate and have a place to experiment where other students or other learners are going to have the opportunity to listen and give them some feedback and you as well. So kind of portfolio styling it. I love the discussions because it is such a public forum. It gives learners rather the opportunity to listen to other people's content, say, oh, that might be a trick that I wanted to try myself, or to go to a particular learner and say, look, how did you do that? Can you demonstrate that to me? Too often in face-to-face conversations, right, I'm limited by who I can interact with due to time, due to geography, especially during the pandemic where students might not have the ability to move as freely as they did previously. So having a space by which I can put product publicly and have students, other students rather, critique and be in awe of some of frankly, of some of the things that students are able to produce, and then learn from other individuals. And one of that is with podcasting. And when we say podcasting, we're not talking about something super long or 45-minute things in which we're going in depth. I'm simply using the bottom line concept of we are recording audio for an audience to tell a story, to give information, to interview someone. Very, very, very low baseline, not something in which this is a super scripted, not that it couldn't be, but that we don't need to complicate this process at all. So let's kind of take a look here. So in terms of this strategy, again, the cool thing about discussions, again, is it's siloed. It gives you the ability for everyone to contribute, whether they're in the particular class period or section that you happen to be teaching now, whether the learner is present at school that day or not. They can go back and listen to other people's stuff, etc. All right, so just being able to record the words, upload those things, you can edit and do some really, really cool things as well. And our example here, whatever your writing process is, which generally in classrooms, there's some writing process no matter what content area you're dealing with. We can take that as a script and simply record it. All right, and that is the simplest way to be able to do this podcasting thing very, very quickly. It doesn't have to have months of research and keen audio editing abilities, even though that's something that students might be very interested in. So I love to use Synth when I'm doing podcasting with students just because of the simplicity of the interface. They've done some changes to it, and not all those changes, in my opinion, have been positive ones, but for the most part, it still functions pretty easily. So here's an example of one that I already have done. Mary had a little lamb. Mary had a little lamb. Mary had a little lamb, and her fleece was white as snow. So how do we go and how do we build these things? So you go to Synth, you start your channel and whatnot. You're gonna have the ability to record the Synth, and this is great for Chromebooks because you don't have to go and download anything. If you're working on Chromebooks, it's an easy interface in order to record. Have your students have their script in front of them. Today, I am this many days old, and I am happy to be here. All right, cool. I can record for 30 minutes, which gives you a lot of time if you want to go and do something more expansive. I can stop and start as many times as I would like. I can listen to what I've already done. Hit that done button. All right, cool. Today, I am this many days old. I'm going to stop there. Now, the thing that I really like about this, it's not as as expansive as something like Anchor FM, which is an incredible podcasting tool, but can be a little intimidating. This one, I can add my intro music. Just do pop like that. So now, and I am happy to be here. Today, it's going to play that tech podcast first. I can also add links. So say I want to add that link. I can click on it, and that's going to add a resource. So say I'm doing a podcast about dinosaurs, and I want to add a resource to my original the original paper that I wrote, or a website that from a famous paleontologist or something. I can add those things as resources. So make that send button. Excellent. So there's my podcast. It starts and plays. Now what I'm going to do is click there, hit the share button. I'm going to copy that, go to my podcast. And one of the things that's kind of, cool that I like to do with students is I like every student to have their own logo, and I usually have, use Adobe Creative Cloud Express or Canva to have them do that. Or remember, if you watch the AMA deal, one of the things we can do is we can bring pictures in. So I'm going to click Unsplash, and let's pretend that that podcast is about dinosaurs. So I'm gonna hit dinosaurs and see what we got here. Click that T-Rex, the submit button. All right, cool. Image options is something I didn't show, but your alt text will always be included, and that's super important for our accessibility. Making sure that it's accessible for every learner that comes to the space. So that's there. I don't have to worry about that. If I go through Canvas, Canvas will make sure that occurs instantaneously. But I'm going to click on this, and I'm going to go to link. I'm going to paste my podcast. All right, cool. I'm also going to return key my podcast about dinosaurs. And I'm also going to link this as well. So I'm going to highlight the words, link, bada bing, done. So that'd be the first way. Just have students go back and forth, hit that post reply, and bada bing. There we go. The other tool that, it's pretty simplistic, and then this is a tool I've used with kindergartners before, is 123 apps. And we'll come back to this again when we talk about video recording, because there's a video recorder as well. But there is a voice recorder right there. I click on it. Simple as pie. Hello, my name is Mike Lang, and I am doing a demonstration right now. And it can be like rough edited very, very quickly. I'll hit that save button. All right, cool. This is a demo. I'll save that. Excellent. All right. And so the other thing that can be done is we can just upload audio directly from our device. And this will work with your Chromebooks fine. We're going to notice there in the center, click. It's going to say drag here, or I can also record. I'm going to block that. You can record as well. So if you wanted to record it, just stop your webcam. You could have kids record directly inside this as well. But I am going to click this as a demo, hit open. Hello, my name is Mike Lang, and I am doing a demonstration right now. Submit. My recording goes right there. This is my recording. Wonderful. No need to link anything or anything. Post reply, and I'm good to go. And you'll see that that'll play directly inside of the discussion. So those are two ways to very quickly add audio as a podcasting radio station style to your discussions.